Have you ever wondered why we need rules in society? Or how a set of principles can shape our everyday lives? Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of the Constitution of India, a document that plays a crucial role in our society. Let's dive into the details of what a constitution means and does. What a constitution means. What a constitution does to the society. How constitutions govern the allocation of power in society. What was the way in which the Constitution of India was made? Now, why do we need a constitution? A constitution is a body of fundamental principles according to which a state is constituted or governed. What are these fundamental principles? These vary from country to country and constitution to constitution. So, we need a constitution to keep rules in place so that everyone is treated fairly and the government works properly. It helps protect our rights and keeps leaders from having too much power. A constitution helps keep order in society, gives people rights, and makes sure everyone is treated equally and fairly. A constitution decides who has power, like the government, and sets rules on how they can use it. It also makes sure no one has too much power. Now, let's look at the functions of the Constitution. 1. Constitution allows coordination and assurance. 2. Specification of decision-making powers. 3. Limitations on the powers of government. 4. Aspirations and goals of a society. The first function of a constitution is to provide a set of basic rules that allow for minimal coordination amongst members of a society. The constitution allows coordination and assurance in a society that has different castes, tastes, choices, and opinions. It provides publicly promulgated basic rules, ensuring that society can function effectively and equitably, as these rules will be legally enforceable and will lead to punishment of offences. The second function of a constitution is to specify who has the power to make decisions in a society. It decides how the government will be constituted. Moving on to the third function of a constitution, it sets some limits on what a government can impose on its citizens. These limits are fundamental in the sense that the government may never trespass them. Now, let's discuss limitations on the powers of government. The courts make sure laws follow the Constitution. There are chances of unfair laws, like discriminatory practices that might prohibit you from practicing your religion, for instance. Limitations can be applied with the help of fundamental rights, basic rights, and protection against arbitrariness. However, there is an exception in limitations. It gives power to the government in critical situations so that all these rights of citizens can be limited during times of national emergency. The Constitution specifies the circumstances under which these rights may be withdrawn. The fourth function of a constitution is to enable the government to fulfill the aspirations of a society and create conditions for a just society. In terms of aspirations and goals of a society, there are provisions for enabling frameworks for the government to fulfill these aspirations and goals. For instance, in India, the Constitution addresses caste discrimination, while in South Africa, it tackles racial discrimination. It enshrines the aspirations of society. In summary, the Constitution is vital for maintaining order, defining power, protecting rights, and ensuring that society's aspirations are met. It plays a key role in how we live together and interact with our government.